Davante Adams is literally the only Packers wide receiver worth two poops, two OBJs. That's it. Even though he's not that good. Like, he is massively overrated. It's like hipsters who try to be like, Wes Anderson movies are so good, or people who say that Denny's is better than Waffle House. No, get out of here. You are not convincing anyone of anything. So even though he is not as good as Adam Thielen, Bisi Johnson, and Justin Jefferson, he still is going to be public enemy number one for the Vikings on Sunday, because the Packers, they have no one else. Again, this was an indictment against Gutekunst and the 12-year-old boy in the deepest wide receiver class in NFL history. You don't take one. So your wide receiver crew right now is beyond Adams, who, again, is not as good as Thielen, Bisi, and Justin Jefferson. Alan Lazard, who is the Lizard King. No, the Lizard people are not taking over, because they already do take over. Marcus Valdes-Scantling, who has more names than touchdown catches. Equimania St. Brown, who sounds like a really good Catholic school. Jimmy Graham was clinically dead, except he was still a better receiver than career blocking tight end Mercedes Lewis, so good luck with that. And also, they refused to use Aaron Jones. But other than that, they're really, really good. So you almost feel bad for Aaron Rodgers, but then you don't, because you remember, it's like feeling bad for Pol Pot, an actual Tin Pot dictator, but nah. So Davante Adams, he is it. And yes, Vikings fans may be like, well, Davante Adams always beats up on the Vikings. And Packers fans are like, oh, Davante Adams always beats up on the Vikings. But what is the factor that has been removed? Like, yes, he has made hay against the Vikings the last 2 years. Last 4 games, Adams has recorded 33 catches, 355 yards receiving, and 2 touchdowns. That sounds bad until you realize that 22 of those catches, 224 yards, and 2 touchdowns, both of them were against Xavier Rhodes, singled up in coverage. So Davante Adams' bank account caught the Holy Ghost basically against Xavier Rhodes. I mean, that's why I'm looking forward to week 2. That's why Adam Thielen has week 2 circled on his calendar, because he knows. He knows if he gets Rhodes in coverage, whoo, money, payday, right? So I still have way more faith in young up-and-coming Holton Hill. Same thing with Mike Hughes. Same thing with Cameron Tiny Dancer. Same thing with El Jefe Gladney, right? Because specifically for this matchup, I would prefer Hughes. Hughes is in line to start, and primarily, I would love to see Hughes shadowing Davante Adams as well as Anthony Harris shading over in coverage, because, I mean, who else? Who else is going to shade? Like, who else really scares you? No, press man across the board, singled up, Harris over on 17 side. That's it. That is it. And then say best of luck, because you know they're not going to run the ball. You know that they're not going to target anyone else in the receiving game. That is really all that the Packers are going to do, unless they bring back the corpse of Jordy Nelson, which Rodgers actually probably would be for. Actually, hell, most Packer fans would be for that. But yeah, as well as Adams. So why Hughes? So Adams has fared well against lengthy cornerbacks, except he does tend to have trouble with smaller, quicker corners. So he got Mike Hughes, 2 years removed from the ACL, 1 year removed from the broken friggin' neck. He's going to be good to go. And is in line to start opposite of Holton Hill. That could work in Cameron Dancer in there. Or, I mean, hell, just say screw it and put Jeff Gladney out there. Right? If the meniscus is good to go, just put Jeff Gladney out there, who's forced the most incompletions on 3rd and 4th down in college last season at TCU. Put him out there at 17. Again, he doesn't know what he doesn't know. Just be like, hey, this is your job. You're gonna follow him around number 17, like you did with CeeDee Lamb, like you did against Denzel Mims, all the other great Big 12 wide receivers, or have Cameron Tiny Dancer out there and just mug 17 all day. And hell, rookie tag team this dude. I would take them 17 times a day and twice on Sunday over the corpse of Xavier Rhodes, the massively overpaid one. So yeah, I'm really optimistic. Because you know, the Vikings all off season long, you had to put up with all the national media jabroni haircuts in Florida being like, well, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers will beat the Vikings pretty soundly week 1, even though it's in Minneapolis because of the young cornerbacks. Oh, the young cornerbacks, they just have to get acclimated to the pro game. The Vikings should have stuck with Xavier Rhodes and Trey Waynes and blah, 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 blah. Please. You know that Xavier Rhodes, all those corners, Hughes, Holton, the rookies, as well as Durante Jones, the new DB coach, he's like, whew, we're good to go. Let's get this thing going. Yes, we know that Jerry Gray is in your camp now, stupid, greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. So I was like, oh, you can tell us, like, oh, how to beat Holton Hill? I don't know. Just give him some weed. Can't be suspended for that anymore. Face. What's Mike Hughes' weakness? Well, it was the ACL, it was the broken friggin' neck, it was Ryan Shotko, Jaron Curse, but that's off the table. All 3 of them now, so they're going to be good. So mug Davante Adams all damn day long. Make Allen Lizard try to beat you. Make MVS try to beat you. What they won't. Make St. Brown try to beat you. No, it ain't happening. It is not happening. So just get up on 17. You got this. No Xavier Rhodes. You freaking got this. Yeah. All right, so your thoughts. Davante Adams, again, who's not as good as Adam Thielen, Bisi Johnson, Justin Jefferson. Let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.